In golf, there's so many ways that if you just changed one thing, that you could save your score. I'll give you an example: hitting it out of bounds. If you just stopped hitting it out of bounds, you could save your score. But what if I told you that you could save your score with just one simple trick? Hello everybody, welcome back to Deal at 3. Today I am going to bring back a golf tip video because this is something that I actually really want to talk about because it is not really talked about. Someone who was a very good golfer brought my attention to this skill that I have not yet developed in my golf game, and I am now realizing how incredible helpful it is. Because it's very simple. I asked this guy one thing, because he was a competitive golfer, he shoots in like the 70s, and I asked him, what is the one thing that saves your game? And he said it's this one thing. If you find yourself in trees where you got to get out something low, you got to get the ball low, but you got to get it down there, the best shot that can save you in that situation, and in many other situations, you could be just off the fairway and there could be a tree in your line, is what is known as a punch 5. A punch 5 is very simple. It's a punch 5-iron. Basically, you take a short swing and a little quick whack at the ball with a 5-iron, keeping the ball low but getting it out there. Now originally I was thinking like, okay, it's just a punch shot, so there's nothing really to talk about here. It's just get the ball out and play. But no, the guy I was talking to who brought me aware to this, he said how you need to use this shot to get on the green. Let me paint you a picture. You haven't watched this video and you slice your drive into some trees. You have a line to the green, but it's very low. It's about 150, 160 yards away on a par 4. In that situation, a punch 5, if done well, can get you on that green. Because of that, that is why I'm here, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to hit a punch 5 shot. So, I know I usually wear a golf hat on these videos, but because it is November as tradition, let's put the Santa hat on and let's get into it. So there's not many steps to the punch 5. This is probably going to be a tip video that is on the shorter side because there's not much to it. It's very simple. All you're going to do is get your 5-iron out and put it around middle of your stance to get that face to be semi-closed, to make sure it comes out low, and take a hack at it. Take a hack at it. You don't need to do a full swing, not at all. You just need to do about a 75-80% backswing. Get it through so that it comes out low. You want to land short of the green because your long irons tend to roll, and also this is a punch shot, so punch shots do not roll. And so you want to land it just short and roll it up on the green about 10 yards. So you want to aim just before the green. This shot is so incredibly helpful because, as I said before, you find yourself in the trees a lot. And as maybe a beginner golfer, a bogey golfer, heck, you could be like me, you could be a 13 handicap, 10 handicap, you could be even a scratch golfer. Because I'll tell you what, maybe not once per round, but you're going to find yourself in the trees in which you got to know how to hit this shot. This can save you not just a normal bogey, but this could actually keep you in contention for par, which is phenomenal. This is why I think everybody should practice this shot. So how do you practice? The best way to do it is very simple. Your local range. Take out your 5-iron, go over there. It can be just a few balls. It doesn't have to be much. Try to be consistent with it. Make sure you get that club head middle of your stance to close that face a little bit. Take a quick whack at it. Try to get it around that 150-yard marker. You don't want to swing it full out 100%. No, that's not what you're doing here. A lot of times in those trees, you're not able to take a full backswing, and so you really need to come short. But your 5-iron is meant to go like 180 yards, 190. So if you take about an 80% swing, a 90% swing, you can get it at least 150 yards, which is normal for a sliced drive on a par 4. So basically, it's very simple. Just practice it. Put that club in the middle of your stance, take a quick hack at the ball, try to keep that ball low. You want it to kind of penetrate straight forward, just like a stinger would, and kind of rise up a little bit. It doesn't need to rise up, but it just needs to stay low, because a lot of times you're going to find yourself in tree line, just like this video right here. And in order to get out of it, you got to put that 5-iron middle to back of your stance. But this is where things get interesting. What if you mess up? What if you hit it a little thin? Maybe you top it a bit and it only goes about 100 yards, 90 yards, 80 yards. Well, I got to tell you, so what? So what? You got it out of your situation and you are now down closer to the green. And this is what I love about this shot. In any scenario, any outcome that you really get from this shot, you're really going to end up in a good position. If you mess up the shot and you don't end up in a good spot at all, you're still going to be out of trouble closer to the green. The only time you could really mess up the shot is if you hit the ball too high and you pull it or hook or push it and you end up hitting a tree and the ball gets nowhere. Then that's an issue. But generally, if you keep that face middle of your stance, keep it closed, lead with your hands, strike the ball firm, about 80%, so that you can get it around 130 to 140 yards. That is how you keep yourself in contention for par on every single hole. So I advise you, practice this. You need to practice this. Everybody can incorporate this into your game. It's such an important topic. It doesn't get talked about enough. But basically, that is it. That is it. It's that simple. This is one of my shorter videos because it's really that simple. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it if you stuck around. I really appreciate it if you watch my videos. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this for somebody who needs it. And let me know what other ideas you want and what other tips you want me to give or anything really. I'm open to hearing your ideas.